Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the second time I'm doing this video. I will not be on camera today because I'm so not ready. But I wanted to redo the video to show you some of the ways I use thrifted items. I actually decorated just about everything in the house with finds from the thrift store. And then, because I live in a 2-bedroom apartment and it's just under 1,100 square feet, so it's small compared to where I moved from. I was in a little over 2,500 square feet house back in New Jersey. So I basically started all over. And I used a lot of stuff from the thrift store and from those apps like 5 Miles, OfferUp, all different kinds of places like that, and consignment shops. And I basically gathered things together, painted them to coordinate, and made it what it was. So just about everything on these shelves here. Maybe only a couple of items that I shipped here from Jersey, like those black and white dishes on the bottom shelf there. I did have those and those little glasses next to it, but I think everything else was thrifted. And mostly all the pieces, all the dishes and plates and stuff is all Williams Sonoma and Pottery Barn, Crate and Barrel, West Elm, and Restoration Hardware. I have some pieces, and Pampered Chef, like the white pieces there, the serving pieces. But this shelf right here, I actually needed space, and this wall was blank, and this is 3 bookshelves that I got on clearance from Walmart. And if anybody's from back in the day in the 90s when Christopher Lowell on HDTV, oh my God, he was the best. He used to use these cabinets and frame them out like this. So I did it back in the 90s in my house. I didn't have much money back then, raising 2 kids, and they were teenagers, so they cost so darn much. So I was very creative, and I made bookshelves like this. Redid my closet upstairs. Well, we turned my daughter's room when she moved out into me and my son, we turned it into a walk-in closet, and we lined the walls with these shelves. And I framed them out, and it turned out so nice, so that popped in my mind. And I ordered these shelves. They were $21 a piece. They shipped them for free. And then the molding that you see going around it and the little rosettes, all of that in total came to $10 because it's just furring strips. Easy to cut with a little handsaw. And then I painted them out white with craft paint, and you would never know that that's what it is. So I like it. And then it holds... this is a little crowded right now, so I will be weeding through it because I did just buy new cabinetry for these pieces. So I am in the process of weeding it out. That's why we're not even going to look at the kitchen today, because I pulled everything out in there trying to reorganize and put stuff in there. But this will be cleaned back a little bit, and because it's just gotten to be too much color going on. Like the pink there, all of that color has to go. This is only supposed to be for whites and gold pieces and clear glass. But it works for the storage, So I wanted to start out with this piece because now I have to move the table back so we can go back into that, and then I'll go over on the other side. I'm gonna try to make this video a little shorter than I did the original, and maybe it'll go up better on YouTube. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. This is my dining room table as it's set for every day. I never sit at my table, so I always have it set. And I was trying to do this theme so it would match these plates, so it would match in with because the living room is right here on the side, connected. So I wanted to do something with these plates to kind of tie it in. And the way I set my table sometimes, I start days in advance because, like right now, something's just not right for me. I definitely need a change, and I really think it's that brown. I was trying to use that wood vase, but I think it has to go. So, and a few, like everything in the center, technically. I don't know. It probably will take me a couple days to figure it out, but everything except for those gold tree things that I just sat there on this table, everything, the napkins, napkin rings, plates, placemats, even the fabric I made the table runners with, silverware, everything on this table is thrifted. And I tell you, the plates were 79 cents for the salad plates, and $1 for the plates, and that's probably the most expensive thing on this table. 50 cents for the glasses. 50 cents for the candlesticks. I mean, it is just like, it didn't cost any money whatsoever. All thrifted. So I'm nowhere near finished this table yet, but I'll get to it. And the table and chairs that I brought when I first moved here, so that's not thrifted. Like my big pieces I started out with to redo everything, and everything over here, and everything I'm going to show you today, it was only $1,100. Well, not even, no, because you're not even going to see half of it. The other half will be done in another video. I don't want to make this video too long. But, so that's the dining area there. But everything, even those things right there, I got those for $15 on an app, OfferUp. And I painted them out, just brushed a little gold paint on it because they were like a dark brown. And then I put those sticks in it. So I'm telling you, all the things up top, everything is thrifted. Everything. And all the pieces, like all these little gold painted pieces, some of them were like turquoise, some little pieces was ugly green. All you have to do is get things, common things like things, and paint them the color, and you will never know. It's a nice little piece. So after I cleared that space up, because it was cleared up with just fruit up there, and it was really cute. But I'm running out of space, so the pineapples too, I got them from Hobby Lobby this summer. And they were wood with like green tops. And I just painted them out white with gold tops. And added some pieces in. So, yeah, this here is still being worked on. But hopefully I'll have it finished. And I'm just going to leave this as like an everyday for a while. And, yep, okay, well, I'm going to turn around here. Try to keep this going. That's my bedroom. We ain't ready there yet either. I gotta work on that again. I'm in the process of changing that over from pink, I think. I think I'm gonna change the color. But this sofa, I purchased this sofa from a furniture store in Dallas. And I started out when I decided I was gonna change everything in here. Last year, I said, well, I'm only going to spend $15. Let me see if $1,500. Let me see if I can do this for $1,500. Because the size of my living room is small and compact, the furniture that I shipped from Jersey was huge. I didn't have a space to put a TV. There was going to be no social life here, right? So I got rid of the furniture, killed me $10,000 worth of furniture. I sold for $500 just to get it out of here. And a friend of mine got it, so that was good. A girl I went to high school with who lives here in Texas, and we found each other since we moved here. But her and her husband did buy it, so that was good. But anyway, this sofa, so anyway, I added $1,000, and I said, okay, I got $1,500. Let me see what I can do in here. So this sofa, by the time it was delivered and after tax, it was $599, but it came to $720. So I added that into my set. So I said, okay, now I know what I'm working with. Now these little end tables, they were from Big Lots, and one was white and one was turquoise. The table round, the little wood, that came from Home Depot. That was like $5, and I painted out the table and put the wood top on. It's just sitting on there, and I painted it out in a dark stain. And these lamps I had back in New Jersey too, they were like a dark brown. I painted those gold. And I'm still working on a shade. That's sitting there. That's what was on there before, but I haven't changed out the shade yet. I haven't found the ones I'm looking for. I don't want to do white, but I want to do something, and I haven't found it yet. So then I added a couple pillows on the sofa, and the gold ones. The other ones came with it. And then this mirror is 42 inches. It's actually the same size as my dining room table. It's off center, and it's driving me nuts. But it's so big and so heavy that I need help to move it. So, or either I have to wait a day that I have the strength to pull out the sofa and go over there, take the mirror down, and then I have to move it over just about 4 inches. I have a 50-pound bracket up there. Move it over about 4 inches and rehang the mirror. So I know I do have to move that. Once I put that sofa there, and it was not right. It's been driving me crazy, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So then, like I said, okay, that table right there, the lamp I had. So again, shop in your house. That table right there cost me $10, right? Altogether between the 5 and the 5. And then this right here was like a silver. And it, I painted it out gold. I paid $20. I got this off of that at offer up too. And I painted it out gold because I just wanted some type of a glass, something clear so it wouldn't, you know, mess with and take up too much space because this place is small. And then I added all of this here, those Dollar Tree little vase things. I had there with them candles in it, but that little tray is thrifted. My little elephant thing there with the plant that's in it that's dying is thrifted. And even the pot that plant is in is thrifted. And then that little, let me see if I can get low so you can see this table. This table right here, I got from Dirt Cheap. And it was $10 on clearance. And I believe this is Target. I believe it's from Target. And I painted the legs out gold. And I just used it as a little stand here for this little flower arrangement I put together. I just had some sticks that I had got from the, I thrift all kinds of these pieces. And some might have came from Ross. But those little flowers I know I thrifted. And I put together a little flower arrangement, you know, dried pieces. And the lighting in here is horrible right now, guys. I thought it was going to be better to do this during the day, but it's horrible, and I'm so sorry. I'm going to try to open it up just a little bit. See if this helps. Nope. So, yeah, that piece right there, and I painted that out. This little vase I had when I was in New Jersey, too. It was like an off-white, and I painted it out in like a gunmetal just to break up some of the gold. And then here's the other table on the other side, same thing. And some little flower arrangement I did. I don't know what that is. And another lamp, same thing on this side. So really, I have not even went past $800. I'm still at like, at this point, I was still at maybe about $770. So then I found these chairs. These chairs here were so cute. And it was a lady who's a stager, who stages brand new homes, and she had used these in 2 homes, she said, and they were in such good condition. She wanted $75 for the pair for 2 of them. So I went and picked those up, got them in my car, and that little painting right there, I brought that from Family Dollar years ago, maybe about 5 years ago, and I brought that with me here too. So again, I'm at a little over $800. So then I went online and I found this little bar cart because I had a chrome one. It was really nice. I wound up selling it because it didn't match with what I had now, you know, with the change that I made in here. This was $15 and it didn't have the bottom shelf. It didn't have a bottom shelf at all, and it was broken, and it was silver, and it was just in pieces. And the lady was selling it for $15. And I didn't argue with her because I knew my plan for it. Again, this is a little junky. I got to change this around. But so I went to Home Depot. I had a piece of wood cut. Now back to, if you remember the table rounds that I had on the end tables, I used that same stain. I stained a piece of wood, screwed it to this, painted it gold, and it worked. And the top is the original mirror top. So for $15, and I think that wood was like $4, that little piece of wood. And I stained that. Now this dresser, I'm trying not to show myself in the TV. Lord, you don't want to see me. This dresser right here, when I first moved to Texas 4 years ago, I needed a dresser because I didn't bring any bedroom furniture. So I found this, and this was like $400 when I was buying my bed. I didn't buy a set at that time. And it was all wood. And it had like chrome, brushed nickel rather, handles. So I ordered the knobs from Amazon, the crystal knobs. And then just recently, maybe about 2 weeks ago, a week and a half ago, I did these drawers. And this, just like this isn't gold leaf. This is just 2 different kinds of paint, like a liquid gold leaf and a gold craft paint. And I just kind of tapped it on there and made like it's so if you see it in person, the dimensions, like the in and out look, is really pretty. I really like the way that came out. And I only wanted to do a touch because if you sit from over here, it just looked like it was like a mess. It was like a big old hole in the wall, you know, like a portal going to another dimension. And then I have so it lightened it up for me over there. It's not such a, when the TV's off, it's just like a dark hole that was there. And there's some other pictures that I had brought when I first moved here, like it's in the dining room. They were, I think they were like $6.99 or $7.99 at Ross. So I put 3 over there and 3 on the other wall. And just some plants and another dried arrangement I had. And then, here's that other chair that was 2 for $75. So it was like $35 a piece, $38, something like that. And then, I'm trying not to show y'all my mess that has to go out in the garage. I'm redoing and taking down, this is my, see that junk? That's all my craft stuff that was in the laundry room that I took out to put my other shelf in there to store some more dishes. So, all of that has to go out in the garage, and some of that has to go to Goodwill. But so that'll be cleared up, and then I'll finish off the kitchen and that tour soon. But this little, this is a Nate Berkus bench. I got it from Dirt Cheap, and it was $18 when I got it. I think it was like $99 at Target's Nate Berkus little seat. I just did I recovered it in faux fur, and I added the little accent pillow, and it's there's extra seating if I should ever need it, which I haven't yet, but it's just sitting there. So, yep, that's it. And I mean, including this shelf thing here, and all the pieces that I added in the dining room, all that stuff in there, I could not get over 11. I went just a tad, I think, over $1,100. I could not get to the $1,500 mark. So I am such a penny pincher and a bargainer that I'm telling you, it was not even hard to do it. It wasn't even hard. All about painting and coordinating and making things the way you want it. All the fads that are out that people go for. You know, when they're this, you know, whatever comes out new. I've never been that person. I've always been, I just make things the way I like them. And then, you know, that makes me happy. And I think that's the best thing to do. That's the best way to go about it. My camera skills are not really good right now, and I'm using my iPhone, so please excuse me. I'm trying to give you guys... Oh, and I forgot the rug. The little rug I have here. This was never supposed to be permanent, and it's not, so I'm still looking for the one that I'm going to get. But this was $27 at Dirt Cheap. It's more of an off-white with black stripes going through it, but it worked for now. You know, it was only $27, so that was added in the money too. I mean, everything in here was repurposed, basically, just about everything. Even the things that I had, like I said, I had brought that dresser earlier on, so it was just what I had and I repurposed it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back soon, but right now I can definitely not be on camera. You don't want to see me, trust me. I've been tugging around in the room in there in storage, in my laundry room, moving that stuff out. So now I have to transfer it over to the garage. But I wanted to get this video up, and I will be back soon with another video. Thank you so much. I appreciate, I mean, you just don't know. You guys really, this has been such a big thing for me. And I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate your comments, and you know, just talking to people about decorating and about thrifting. That's my thing. I love it. So feel free to leave comments, and I will be back with you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.